Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Me Grimlock checking out Good Morning Cybertron while munching on cesium salami. Or is it beryllium bologna?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good Morning Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I am your host, Scott. Kind of a little bit of a skeleton crew today. It's going to be just me and Xavier, but who knows what joys will happen. What wondrous people will pop up and say hello as we go on through the day. Now, we know Holson. Holson's very tired, so he won't be here today. But just so you have a little bit of Swedish in your life, I found out today, in Swedish, the word gatrunka means to cry while masturbating. And I just got to say, that's a real tearjerker. With me today, it's Xavier. How you doing, buddy?
How do you say tearjerker and not make it sound sexy when talking about Swedish masturbation?
Well, I just wanted to make sure that we at least swore somewhere within the first 90 seconds of this fucker. So,
Hold on. Whoa, Scott. You can't
whoa,
fucking swear in the first fucking minute.
I think we did. Or maybe that whole minute was eaten up by Greg Berger saying hello, and we just gotta start it off with fuck, and then boom, click it in. I've had a rough day, dude. How's your day been, man?
I think I lost $10,000.
What the fuck, dude?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I saw a horse have a seizure.
Did it get right back up afterwards?
It kind of was just laying there, kind of twitching a little bit, and then my buddy John punched it in the side, and it stood up, and then the other one had a seizure. So I saw terrible things twice.
I was unaware you could transfer them.
I don't know. They've got to be. This is fucking dark. I'm done. I can't fucking do this, man.
It's just like,
Jesus.
Why did you punch the horse to stop the seizure? What?
Well,
seizure?
Apparently he just went up like this and then down and kind of did the wave on it. Because my buddy John, who works with me, he has a dog who has seizures. So that's like the first thing he did. He did the same thing with his dog, except on a massive scale. Or I don't know, maybe his dog's really big. I don't fucking know.
Does your friend John just hear Rocky music all the time? Staircase, I gotta run up it.
My friend John has a rabbit and the Steelers logo tattooed on his head.
Oh, a rabbit. Steelers logo makes some sense until the team gets bought and sold and moves to like New Mexico.
I mean, the only fucking chance you really have is that the team gets beaten by rabbits. You know, that's it. As always, Good Morning Cybertron is brought to you by Meta, Mark Zuckerberg. Hold on here. Sir Toys!
We killed it.
Oh, yeah. We've got this down good. Sir Toys has just some absolutely beautiful stuff. The thing that I'm hoping for, they do have the Lucky Cat Devastator Ricky O set. They do have like set B in there. But what I'm hoping for, if you don't know, and I'll show you what this thing looks like, because he's only got the one picture. But in case you don't know, the Lucky Cat Devastator, it's Cybertronian mode Constructicons. And they all have different robot modes. and then they formed Devastator. Now, this is fantastic, right? This is amazing. What's the problem? They're fucking Legends class. So, even though this is cool, I'm kind of holding off. I got my fingers crossed. I got my fucking fingers crossed that we will see an oversized knockoff. And if we do, sweet Jesus, I'm there.
Smaller than a postage stamp.
I don't need a Devastator that's deluxe class. What I need is a fucking... If it's Devastator, it's got to be 12 inches, man. How the fuck can I call something Devastator if it's only 4 inches high? It's...
I mean, it all depends. How do you use that 4 inches?
Well, apparently greenly. Green and purple. That's not a healthy color, man. There's some gangrene. There's some blood supply issues. It's not good. It's not fucking good. Oh, my God. But, I mean, there's other stuff on Sir Toys before that. You know, I mean, take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is hair. This is turtles. $38 gets you a transforming turtle. Leonardo turtle. You want some huffers? We get metallic huffers. We got ratchets. We got fucking Doctor Wu nurses. We got shit out the wazoo here at SirToys.com. If you find anything here, and they're coming off Chinese New Year, so the stock isn't quite there. I'm hoping the stock picks up soon.
Mirror Ninja.
Mirror Ninja.
Mirror Ninja.
Ninja. Do us a favor. Click that link down below. www.sirtoys.com/?A=16. You get what you want. You don't pay a penny more. Paul gets what he wants. Your business. We get a little something on the side to keep the lights on. And we truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. There was a Transformers.
I want
go
Paul at Sir Toys to name all my kids.
They're just going to be named like Paul 1, Paul 2, Paul 3. And even if you have a girl, you don't get to name it Paula. It's just more Paul. Is that really what you want?
That sounds fucking genius.
I mean, yeah, it worked for George Foreman. And last I heard, none of his kids talked to him. So, I mean, if that was his plan, that's great.
It's kind of like, and I know you don't really dig Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon, but it's like the big bads in that series are called like the Targaryens, and they all have like the same sounding names, like Aegon, Daemon, Aegon the Second. It's like a
Aegon
royal
the Third.
Dynasty. Yeah, there is an Aegon the Third. I think it goes up to Aegon the Eighth.
Little Aegon, big Aegon, medium Aegon.
And then there's the black sheep of the family, Ronald.
Oh, of course. I understand why. I mean, he was kind of cursed with a stupid name like Ronald. Fuck him.
He's the dead one.
More like Donald.
Oh.
Shut up, Aegon. I know it's you. Oh my God. I'm about halfway through. I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole thing, but I'm about halfway through the Brand Team Fan Roundtable. A lot of really interesting information in there. I think it's wonderful that Hasbro is kind of pulling the curtain back and showing us how the inner machinations of the company work as far as the design team. Xavier, disagree with me if you will, but I don't think that we've ever had this kind of transparency, this kind of fan interaction with a Transformers design team ever.
Oh, hell no. It's definitely for the first time we're doing this for the love of the project more than the money. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, how do you do that? Oh, I know how. His name is Mark.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I used to think it was Mark holding it all up. No. I really like Evan, and I like the other guy that looks like Stanton T. Friedman. I can't remember his name right now. But I look, the more that I see these guys, the more that I like them. And they gave us a ton of information, but let's really talk about the big stunner. The thing that surprised the hell out of me. G1 accurate Cybertronian jazz. I didn't even think such a thing was possible.
Yeah, it's really so crazy to think about. I don't know if this is Floro Derry's original design from the pilot episode or not, but it's wild that this thing, they were like, hey, we got to think this through a little bit. We're setting this show on a fictional planet called Cybertron. They're not going to be Earth cars. They need to look a little different, right? And they did it because it's like Jetsons spaceships make the most sense. Great. You don't imagine down the line that they're going to go, can we actually produce this now? And they did. And it's slightly mind-blowing that this like one-off design where you're like, you just make it look futuristic alien. You're done.
Here is the car. This is the model, the drawing from episode 1. That's Jazz in Cybertronian mode. That's Jazz in toy. Jazz in Cybertronian, Jazz in toy.
So you know that you know that meme of the dude who's snoring so loud he sounds like an engine. It's like that animated G1 version of Jazz. That picture of it kind of looks like it has that face. It's like the air intake.
Mark De Repetini. Hello, Mark. He says that really blew my mind. Next, we need Wheeljack. I can't agree more. I mean, what else is there to do? We've got everybody else who had vehicle modes at that point, because we've got the Seekers from what was it? Fall of Cybertron, Earthrise, whatever the fuck that was, whatever it was, Siege. We got the Seekers from Siege, so we have the Tetrajet Seekers. We have Cybertronian mode Bumblebee. We have now we have Cybertronian mode Jazz. The only thing next is Wheeljack, and honestly, you could probably cobble up a pretty decent Wheeljack, and I have seen customs. You could probably do a pretty decent Wheeljack from the Ironhide Ratchet Siege molds.
You remember the Cybertron line did pseudo Tetrajets, where like the tips of wings formed like a delta shaped triangle? Yeah.
It was. They were kind of nice, but
I thought it was cool. I mean, I thought it was cool at the time. It's like no one's doing this. Like they're the Japanese are the ones trying to do this.
Right. The Cybertron Tetrajets were good, but I will say, like, whereas it was kind of like a cross between War for Cybertron and G1, but the robot mode suffered. It didn't really look like the Seekers. Whereas with Siege, you get pretty close to that Tetrajet. Funbee Studios actually made an add-on set to really make them look like the Tetrajets. And then you can take the extra pieces and turn it into a shield for them. So, you've got really decent Tetrajets with really spot-on robot modes. So, they're good enough for me.
This is cool, and maybe it'll open up the possibility to other alt modes, because, I mean, Lamppost Soundwave is always a favorite, and
we got Lamppost Soundwave.
Official, like, nothing else, he just turns into a lamppost.
Siege Soundwave, one of his fan modes, they made it so and they did it in the diorama. They did it in the official Hasbro diorama. He was in fucking lamp mode.
Oh, no. That's fine. It's a fan mode, though. I'm talking about Mark is kind of like, hey, I want an official lamp post Soundwave. I can see him doing it, along with, like, Rounded Edges Laserbeak, who looked like a Frisbee.
Man, I'd love me some... I mean, don't get me wrong. The Siege Laserbeak and Buzzsaw, they're fine. But Rounded Edge Laserbeak, I kind of want me some of that. And I know Siege didn't get a Buzzsaw. I got an extra Laserbeak and painted it gold. I do what I want.
Scott does what he wants.
I do what I want. But here's the thing. We have this. Well, surely the robot mode's going to suffer. No, it fucking ain't. There's Jazz.
Oh my God, it's Scatman Crothers.
Hey, everybody. Blacker than the inside of a drive shaft. That won't come back to bite me. That's a good line.
That was a good
No
line.
one
from
will
a black
ever say
man.
that again.
That one is a keeper and often not quoted enough in the lore, I say.
Yeah.
I do love that Jazz is getting his comeuppance. It's great that the Cybertronian vehicles are slowly rolling out. So I do see if 2 out of the 3 are originally done, we're going to get our Wheeljack. But, I'd like to see the line keep going because, like I said, I would really, really like to see what Optimus and Megatron and the big ones really look like as G1 Cybertronian vehicles.
Yeah, me too. But no matter what, we'll never get that. Man, we'll never get that episode 1 flavor because they just didn't transform. We'll always there'll be that contingent of fans that'll go, well, it's not true to everything because they didn't really do that. Here's the thing. They just didn't have plans. That's I've come to the conclusion that like if they would, they do. If not, they'll come up with something else. And this team that we're on can apparently turn anything into anything else.
There's got to be something Mark's holding back and he's like, oh, we just designed G1 Cybertronian mode Optimus Prime, and before you go saying actually there wasn't such a thing before, Mark's gonna hold up a piece of paper that's signed by Floro Dairy from like 1982 going, look at this, he actually designed one.
Yeah. Here's the thing too. Are they sitting on something? Oh yeah, they are. Because about 5 or 6 times, I'm 45 minutes into the stream. 5 or 6 times they said, not just Mark, but other people said, how much can I say without getting fired? That's well, how much can we say without getting fired? We might have a wild. Let's see. Let's add in. Can we add in somebody? Add a person. No, that's not it. Can we do that? Add group members. Let's add Thomas. Done. Okay, we're going to try to add Thomas in here. Okay.
Come on, baby.
We'll see if
the
that
first words I
works.
want to hear out of Thomas's mouth better be fuck.
Yeah. Fuck. Man.
Fuck.
But to kind of go through, like, oh, look at that. Look at that. I haven't even gotten to this part. I have not even gotten to this part. He's got a little grappling gun. He got a little grappling gun.
Awesome.
Yeah. I shouldn't be watching this while I'm driving in my new car, but I was. No, I was pumping it. I don't need to watch this. I was listening to it through the speakers in my car. But that's Q517 right there. He's a new Star Wars character. Yeah.
Amazing what their names were before they became Earthbound vehicles.
B127. Yeah. But
SCX 69.
42069 KFC sounds like a good plan.
Oh no, Jazz should have been MAGA 2016.
No, he should not. Does he look like he's Kanye West?
Hey Thomas, if you're there, say fuck.
Fuck.
Jesus, man.
And I really mean it because I'm really
let it all out, man.
Really,
let it all out.
Like phishing emails really kind of make me nervous because I have had people try to steal my identity before.
It's crazy. What the heck happened, man? What kind of email should we avoid from you from the future? This is Mark. I ordered some stuff, right?
Okay.
from yeah. And I'm anticipating a UPS delivery, and then like a UPS email or something that appeared to be a UPS email said final notice blah blah blah, right? So I clicked on it and tried to open it, and I was like, oh wait, this isn't UPS, this is a phishing scam. And so I'm like, well, now I need to find out whether or not ransomware or malware or whatever is on my computer and change all the passwords because
Scrotumware.
What?
Holy shit!
Yeah,
the dark side of maple syrup.
Yeah.
Because you know what what it's like. They try to disguise themselves as like delivery notices.
Oh, we have that one famous incident from year 2 of GMC actually, where we got a message from someone saying they were Chase, saying he was gay and he was sad. He never got to tell his mom before she died. It was like, Chase, is this you? And he goes, no.
No. that person didn't live to see the next sunset. That's
true story. That actually happened to Chase.
Chase
So you
ended
think
them.
what? You think Chase surgically dismantled their body and then sold all of the various components to different parts of the world?
No, he keeps trophies, man. He keeps trophies. Dude, while we got you here, what do you think of Cybertronian jazz?
I saw that before. I'm like, okay, this needed to happen because now we have Flying Saucer Bumblebee. He needs somebody to hang out with.
Right.
He's alone.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Tetrajet everybody.
Yeah, but he's like he's the only Autobot of his style that's around.
Yeah, I mean, we've had the oft remixes, like the Cybertron line from the Cybertron trilogy attempted Tetrajets. So that's like the very first shot across the bow, I remember. And then there was the IDW versions of Optimus Prime when he was still a librarian. They did those versions of him. Yeah. From what, 2008, 2009?
Mark DeRepetini says, always check the email address that is sending it to you. You will see how often it's a Gmail address. I would say, Mark, also, I've gotten my investment account. My investment account is Fidelity. Do you know how often I get emails from Ficlity.com instead of Fidelity? Because what they do is they put the lowercase c and L next to the FI to make it look like a D.
Oh, that's insidious.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's stopping them from just doing a proper D?
Well, they can't get Fidelity.com, so they get Ficality or Ficlity.com, right? And then they put that in, and it looks like it's coming from Fidelity.com. But it's actually coming from, instead of F-I-D-E-L, it's coming from F-E-C-L-E. Fuck. Mike's World says, considering how often I would find buzzworthy Bumblebee branded fingers on clearance at my local Targets, I might have at least a breadstick rather than a breadcrumb of a chance of getting this. Sir, I think you've got a good breadstick. You got a breadstick chance.
I agree with Mark about that. That like we need a wheel jack that turns into a hover slab.
I was actually saying to Xavier before you came on, I've seen customs. One could easily be done from the Siege Ironhide ratchet mold.
Mm-hmm. But you know what though, I would really want to see, because it's kind of special when they do the Cybertronian versions of the vehicles proper, because Bumblebee, if you remember, they kept true to the story elements, and they gave him so many fuel rods to play with.
No, none that he could hold. Like
none that he could hold.
Yeah. It's like if you would give me, here you go, Scott. Here are some burgers that you can't assemble, and they're too big for you to get your jaw around. Enjoy.
Yeah. And then you just say,
too large
fucking
to
watch
possibly
me anyway.
eat.
Yeah. Unless you're a snake.
Oh, man.
But like,
Scott was
those,
really hungry. He punched himself in the jaw and swallowed the cheeseburgers whole, and just broke his jaw.
I just gave
and
those
stretched it out.
I just gave those fuel rod things that the Bumblebee came with to my masterpiece Wheeljack because he can actually hold them because his hands can open.
Wow.
Well,
Ooh.
it's a good idea. I mean, it was a huge fucking oversight, but at the same time, it was also really fucking apropos because Bumblebee did actually do that in the pilot episode. He couldn't hold them. He carried them like a bundle of sticks, and I was like, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Like story-wise, why they are not compatible with his hams, but fucking make him hold them anyway, right? But I'm thinking for at least for Jazz, if they could throw in something like a control panel, because I think the very first time we ever saw Jazz, he was behind a desk or something, wasn't he?
Jazz was coming up on an elevator. Jazz
Okay.
came up on an elevator, and then the car kind of turned a little bit, and it faced, I think it was Optimus Prime. And he goes, "It's blacker than the inside of a drive shaft out there."
which is quite possibly the funniest way to introduce the white black character.
Yeah.
The man
like
who got
he's-
murdered in The Shining with an axe to the back just said, "It's darker than the inside of it's blacker than the inside of a drive shaft in here."
I know who the fuck I'd want to play Jazz now. Give me some Wayne Brady. Give me some goddamn Wayne Brady Jazz.
I want a redub where Jazz is just voiced like Uncle Ruckus.
No.
Oh,
Like-
fuck,
No.
that'd be rough.
No. Either that, like, okay, we get fucking Wayne Brady as Jazz, but then, hear me out on this. Black Dynamite. We get Black Dynamite to do Blaster.
Oh, what's
that
his name?
That might be really good.
Yeah. Oh shit. He's one of those 3 named dudes.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
It is
Michael Jai White.
Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White as Blaster. I'm telling you, Michael Jai White. Just, I fucking love the movie Black Dynamite, and he should just do Black Dynamite the whole way through. Just Blaster his Black Dynamite.
That's the one with the great white sharks, right?
Yeah. It also
My
has
favorite-
one of the greatest training sequences where the character who plays it's Black Dynamite himself, and he's training against a whole room full of dudes, like Asian dudes, and they do this really bad cut where he scares one of the dudes into falling backwards, and they hold on him for like 10 seconds. It's like way too long of a pause, and they did this really clever thing where you could see a shadow move across the lighting rig, just so you can see Michael Jai White go to the other side of the room behind the cameraman and pretend he moved there instantly.
I always have it right at the ready. I've got a little Black Dynamite clip to play. It's right here. Here it comes. That's the problem with it.
Dr. Wu, you done fucked up now.
So, yeah, the fiendish Dr. Wu, you done fucked up now. And I just have that ready for any time we do a Dr. Wu thing. It's my favorite line. My absolute favorite line of Black Dynamite is whenever him and his new girlfriend are walking through the city, and they start jumping rope with these kids, and the kids go, "Black Dynamite, my mommy said that's my daddy's name." And the other girl goes, "Hey, my mommy said that's my daddy's name too." And he goes, "Oh, shut up, girls. A lot of people have that name."
It's a common name. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Black Dynamite.
the best was when they parodied O.J. Simpson in that, and then the way they fucking stopped him from killing anybody in that episode was Black Dynamite fell from the International Space Station right on top of O.J. Simpson.
Are we talking the
Vulcan
animated
lives,
series?
right?
Yeah.
The fucking animated series is great because they're another great. My favorite line from the animated series. There's a character that dies in a helicopter explosion in the live action movie, Cream Corn. And then in the animated series, he goes, Cream Corn goes, you ain't getting me in no helicopter. I always have these nightmares of me being in a helicopter and Black Dynamite jumping out and going, Cream Corn, no, and then I blow up and die. It's like fucking meta. Damn. Double damn. Shit, man. So yes, what I'm saying is, what this long tangent was about, Wayne Brady is Jazz, Michael Jai White, Black Dynamite is Blaster.
And also, like, Jazz is just like a cool design in general. He's just a cool character in general.
He really
Peter
is.
Cullen doing a Michael Jai White Black Dynamite impression, doing the Black Dynamite lines.
Listen up, you honky motherfuckers. I don't want. I'm sorry. I don't want my pretend grandpa, Peter Cullen. I got two pretend grandpas, Frank Welker and Peter Cullen. I don't want my pretend grandpa to say that. It's.
Scott, that's where the name Chocolate Giddy Up comes from.
Yes. Chocolate Giddy Up. And
It's
I'm
from
a
Black
pimp.
Dynamite.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, my boss hates that text ringtone. But I went ahead and changed it to the Columbo Mystery Xylophone. Would you
Oh my
please
God.
change that?
I
No.
remember that. Oh, the last time I probably thought of that was when I was in, what was it? That's the Columbo theme, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like the last time I probably thought of that was in the 5th grade.
Anyway, the entire roundtable is up on cybertron.com's YouTube channel. Please go check it out. I'm only halfway through it. I want to talk about it more, but I haven't had the chance to see the whole thing, so I don't want to get into stuff I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? Granted, that doesn't usually stop me, but here we are. We've got rumors. Open your pocketbooks and grab your socks. The Legacy Generation Selects Guardian robot is incoming. Tuesday, February 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. You should be able to order a blue and white Omega Supreme.
Oh no. That's a fucking huge problem.
Please God, no more. Please. I love you. Please no more, please. It's fuck.
I guess my Quintesson shelf needs a Titan.
Oh God. This is the absolute best and worst troop builder ever.
Oh my God! Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm having trouble going. Like, I'm only gonna buy one. I'm only gonna buy one. I'm only gonna buy one.
3.
I'm only gonna buy one.
He is the absolute unit of troop builders, though. Everyone knows this.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't troop build this. I cannot troop build this. I will get one. I will get one. And then I hope somebody comes out with like a 3D printable Omega Supreme that I can just troop build in that way. I will get one of these.
What are they gonna call his little red and white, Micromaster? He's not gonna be Countdown. Was he gonna be Count Up?
Borscht.
Yes.
I don't know. Did Countdown have a recaller?
No. He was only used once.
Man, that's so weird to think of in this day and age. He was only used once.
Imagine a mold that only gets used one time. That's weird.
Okay. Hear me out on this.
Shit.
Hear me out on this. So we have Countdown, right?
Yeah.
We do have Countdown. What if the little blue and white Countdown, they call it Red Alert? Because you had Cybertron Defense Red Alert that they recolored into Countdown.
Oh.
Right? So this could be Cybertron Defense Red Alert.
the little
tables
guy
have turned.
could be the actual Guardian robot, and then the bigger the Omega Supreme part could just be the suit.
Mech. It's his power
Yeah.
armor.
Oh,
There
what
you
if they
go.
call him Spreem? They paint him orange,
Oh!
and orange and pink, and
Oh!
they call
Oh
him Spreem.
no!
Oh no!
my god!
That would
Oh,
actually
Dravenholt
also be.
says,
Okay.
Dravenholt says, "Sup, everyone." Hey, sup, Dravenholt. love that you're here. Mike's World said, "I appreciate the repaints being a separate entity now, but we are in a whole new ballpark when Titans are now on the list, right?" Yeah, Mike's World. I cannot agree more. The fact that I knew I was in trouble. I was in trouble whenever they made a Black Zarak. I went, oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh no!
Please,
yeah.
please just let Metro
I
Titan
don't-
be next. Please.
I don't regret getting him though. He's great. I like Black
He's
Zarak a lot.
fucking awesome.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
fun,
Black
and
Zarak
it's great.
Rorichi?
What's even
He's right on all of that.
What's even better is if you get that Coronation Starscream with a throne, and then you convert Black Zarak to the base mode, and then have his little, you have Mega Zarak sit on that throne.
Oh.
Because because that is perfect. He looks great on the. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I actually can see it in my mind's eye. That's actually pretty hot.
And it,
Oh,
yeah, and
man.
it like it sits perfectly on top of that base, and it looks like it belongs there. And
That's the best compliment you can give. You look like you belong. You look like
Good job.
Okay. If it was financially feasible right now, I
Which
would
it is
get
not.
I would get 5 of these.
also,
But-
while I'm still
It is not.
thinking about it, Omega Supreme is the main character of the entire Transformers universe. I think that he is.
No.
Omega Supreme. Yes.
No. I would argue Primus.
Yes.
God damn it.
I would say
I
okay. I'm gonna say something fucking controversial, and I'm not gonna regret it. The main character of the Transformers universe is me. I'm the one for all these guys. I've given all these guys a home. These fucking guys were homeless, and I brought them in. I am the main character. I do all their
that
voices.
what you meant?
I watch the cartoons, so I know what to say whenever I'm playing with them. It's-
You have a Cybertronian MacGuffin in your wallet, the debit card of completion.
oh my god! Help me!
I thought you were gonna say something like unpopular opinion. I enjoy the taste of orange juice after brushing my teeth.
Oh god, no, man! What are you, the fucking devil? Fuck!
That
Okay,
if you said
I've
that, I
never
was just
been-
like, that is controversial.
that's pretty.
I've
pretty
never
controversial.
I've never
I-
had the hubris to attempt that.
Dravenhold says, "How is that a hot take?" I don't think interracial couples should be allowed to get married. That would be a hot take if I meant it. Seeing as how
The
my
man
wife is black.
dating a black. Yeah.
Dating,
No,
married.
She's just really tan.
Oh
Like,
my god!
incredibly super tan.
Oh my god! That's what she keeps telling me.
With that New Jersey accent. Where are you from?
Oh.
Jamaica, Queens, man.
Joyzy.
Gigatwin Dravenholt says, "Sorry, controversial." Gigatwin says, you're all wrong. Straight up, as everyone knows, Waspinator is the one true main character in Transformers. Well, I'm having a hard time arguing with you there. It's
Yeah.
maybe
Beast Wars
Okay.
as, from the perspective of Waspinator.
maybe it's Scott McNeil. Maybe Scott McNeil is the main character. Remember, Scott McNeil once went to an interview dressed up as Megatron. Beast Wars Megatron
What?
with like a foam dinosaur head and feet, and he didn't even
What?
play that character.
That's really interesting. Like
You didn't
he's
know
the-
that?
He's the no.
Yeah. Hold on here. Let me see if I can find that photo. He went to an interview.
McNeil. He played like everyone else though.
Yeah. And he went as like one of the few characters he wasn't. Which is just to me that's Scott going, David K, I'm coming for your job. That's
I'm just thinking, it's like, why did you choose the one character you didn't voice? And he's just
Maybe
like,
he
I'm just
got
checking a
done
box.
Fucking David K the night before.
yeah. I stole this from David. I broke into his room and stole it from him. Oh my god.
I said, "Good day, mate," and then I walked out with them.
Well, Ravenold says both you and him.
I've seen some videos like of Scott McNeil sort of unrelated to anything Transformers, like, and he's wearing this big ass cowboy hat, and he's a very, very eccentric person.
There you go. Scott McNeil dressed as Megatron during an interview.
Oh yep, there's his cowboy hat. Yep.
Ariana said she's not drunk. Me neither.
But I mean, like, he's talking to somebody. He's talking to different people, or he's talking to somebody on camera, and he just like slips between about like 5 different character voices during the conversation for no apparent reason.
You can have it. You can have it, hun. You don't want it? Yeah, then it's mine. No, I've got another one here.
Very interesting.
No, I will get some more. This is my favorite brand of cough syrup, Mike's Hard Lemonade. Giga Twin, is he the same guy that plays Silverbolt? Yes!
He's the same guy that plays Silverbolt, Waspinator, Rat Trap, Dinobot. Anybody else?
Wolverine? Jesus?
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Probably that voice in your head.
Yeah. He was Jesus in something. I think Gary Chalk rebuked him 3 times.
Just trying to... What other... Did he play any other Beast Wars characters other than those? Because, I mean, that's quite a lot of the core cast.
Yeah, they
I'm looking.
literally like a quarter of the Beast Wars budget always went to paying him.
And, like, so there's, like, entire episodes where he's just having arguments with himself.
Mm-hmm. The greatest trick the devil ever played was making Rat Trap and Dinobot argue with each other in Beast Wars.
Let's see here. Scott McNeil at the Internet Movie Database. Let's see what all Scott McNeil has played. Let's see here. He was in Dragon Ball Z, Beast Wars, Transformers, Scooby-Doo 2, Mobile Suit Wing Gundam, Ninjago,
right?
Lord of the Rings Online. He was in Supergirl. He played Toby in Supergirl in 1 episode. Well, go Scott.
He's Piccolo in Dragon Ball Z. That's right. I
can already tell you who he played in Gundam. He played a character named Duo Maxwell. He was
the American
Gundam. Yeah, the American dub, and he piloted the Gundam called Death Scythe. And Duo Maxwell was, I think he was supposed to be a pastor or a preacher or something.
No, he was the American out of the that international union of planets. Yeah. Hiro Yui was the Japanese. Fei Long was the Chinaman.
Duo is the character he played. I'm positive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
yes, in Ben-Hur, Scott McNeil plays Jesus. So Charlton Heston is Ben-Hur. Scott McNeil is Jesus. Let's see here. Who else? Ian James Corlett was Jesius.
That's not a name.
I want to say Gary Chalk was in this too. Can we see all cast and crew? There we go.
This isn't the same one that Charlton Heston was in, was it?
Yeah. Charlton Heston and Scott McNeil worked together, meaning they were probably in the same studio 15 days apart.
That's nuts. That's crazy.
Here. There's a guy in this named French Tickner. What? It's... No. Mike's World said, I have a special appreciation for people like Scott McNeil who have pictures of themselves in ridiculous positions or costume looking more manly than I'll ever be. Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. I was watching Nick Offerman have sex with another dude on The Last of Us, and I went, that's the straightest man I've ever seen. That's incredible. I don't know how he's doing it. Give that man an Emmy.
You see what Gigatwin said? That's true.
Gigatwin says, I'll never forget why he likes playing Silverbolt. He says the character is as smart as a bag of hammers. Duo is one of the only characters in Gunwing besides Trey's, while everyone else was the same character.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. Everyone was, like, personality-wise, seemed to be totally identical, except for those two.
we got images. Scott McNeil never played Snarl, but the night's not over. It's young. He could come on and do a voice for us. Scott. Scott. You and me will battle to be the one true Scott. I've already defeated one Scott.
Dark.
Look at Snarl. Look at Snarl. He's a good robot, but he's a bad Stegosaurus. What the fuck? It just looks like...
I think...
It looks like somebody glued robot fins to a frog.
In fairness, I think all Stegosauruses are bad Stegosauruses. What was evolution thinking? Their brains are like the size of a peanut.
I got an idea. Let's grow flowers on the back of this fucker and give it a tail that kills people.
I mean,
what if you surgically implanted the brain of a small frog into a buffalo? Like, that's basically what you've got.
I mean, evolution only had about 500 million years to streamline the design. They didn't have enough time.
Absolutely not. There was something though. I can't think of many other dinosaurs that have gone through as many changes as Stegosaurs have. But
there have been a lot of different varieties of them.
Yeah. But I can tell you this, I don't know what they really look like. I have a good guess. It ain't this.
Did you see that thing with it where they were comparing the skeleton of a penguin to the skeleton of a sauropod?
Yes.
They're like, they have a really thin spine that goes up to their neck, making it look like they may have had a very thin body, but they don't.
No.
So what if, like, brachiosauruses were just like giant, super thick, like, meat tube creatures?
I just like to think of a basketball shaped brachiosaur.
Well, yeah, it's like what if their whole body was just like the shape of a football, and they had like this really like just ridiculous look on them.
Just essentially giant fucking tadpoles.
Yeah, we don't know.
Gigatwin says, "I like this attempt at Snarl."
Me too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not going to stop me from buying them.
Oh yeah, I'm still going to get them. Ordered. This is so fucking ordered. Mm-hmm. I would have liked. I think I would have liked the head to be a little bit more pronounced, other than this weird frog head. I would have liked the tail to have come out a little bit further. Look, Gigatwin, my boy, my brother, my lover from another mother. I'm a man who likes a big thagomizer. I mean, everybody's got to have their fetishes, and I'm a thagomizer man. So
I wish that we had a picture of this from directly side on, like from a directly side view of it, so we could see just how big the tail is compared to the rest of the body.
Gigatwin says, I'm biased when it comes to Snarl.
Yeah.
He
is a really cool design. I really wish we had
Stegosaurus with scoliosis.
I wish we had a side view of the dinosaur mode, though. There it is. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah. I do want this. I mean, if he's the same scale as the other Dinobots we've got, I mean, we kind of have to have him.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my god, and like it looks like his head is way too small, but it totally isn't. That is actually pretty close to how big their heads were.
I'm just happy that I'm just happy we're getting the Dinobots, and it's a little bit of a wait every time. One more year before the next one. One more year before the next one.
Oh shit! There was a message from Dravenhold on this. He said, "Piccolo in the Ocean dub of DBZ." Okay.
Yeah.
The Ocean dub.
Yeah.
Ocean was your guys's. That was the Canadian version, and that's why the version of the dub in Canada continued on while the North American got a fresh new or America got a new dub with new voice actors because they stopped using the Canadian voices.
Mike's World says, "I know the Dinobots are all in the original '86 film, but by this point, I'm just expecting Hasbro to put a figure of Alligator Optimus Prime in there and just say, fuck it, we're just Legacy Light now." I mean, honestly, at this point, anything's possible. I'm actually pretty goddamn stunned we haven't gotten Alligator Optimus at this point. I was expecting it. Whenever we had Titans Returns, Skull Cruncher, and Croc, I was expecting a full-on Optimus. I really was.
Well, it wasn't even I was expecting us to do it. I was expecting Takara to Tomy with all their weird kitschy stuff to do it. And they never did.
They didn't.
It's like, did you guys forget about Croctimus Prime? I know you don't.
Oh, yeah.
Because you pull stuff out of your ass, like, constantly.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember that character that was in 13 Seconds of a Dream that Junji Ito had about Transformers? Here's the toy.
Yeah. You know
His
what?
name's Paycheck.
What?
Yes.
Really? Wow. I mean, Nightbird fucking got all the love because she's a female ninja. Hot.
Oh,
but you can't do a single repaint of an existing character.
I know the guy. I don't know him personally, but I know the name of the guy who does that artwork where it's like Slipstream and fucking Black Arachnia and Nightbird as maids. And a lot of people are like pissed off about it. There's this one, and here's the oh yeah. I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna name names.
I think I'm pretty sure I know his name too, and also that's really pretty tame, isn't it?
Yeah, it's extremely tame. Scott with a banger after another. Yeah, kind of. But listen, there's like fucking people out there who are like, I'm disappointed in your artwork. Fucking hell, man. It's artwork. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You're like the people who are disappointed in him are the same people that like jumped all over that NASA guy who had the sexy ladies on his Hawaiian shirt. Dude just fucking shot a comet. The dude shot a comet. Let him wear what he wants.
You know what? Like artists like that though, that get this kind of heat, they should pull like a Ryan Johnson. Oh, you're mad about it? Good.
Yeah. Yeah. the poor guy was there in tears, and he essentially, in cosmic terms, he shot a bullet with another bullet, and he planned it.
Yep.
He planned it. If you've got that many brains and that much testicle, you should be able to wear whatever you want. Like, I'm not saying full-on rape scenes, but I mean, if you want to wear a sexy lady shirt, wear a sexy lady shirt.
To be honest,
what do we say about going MGTOW during the show?
I'm sorry.
That stuff, I remember all that, and I thought it was a little bit ridiculous.
It's just my fucking dream to see Nightbird in fishnet stockings. Okay.
Well, she is a kunoichi, and they're associated with fishnet. So
all I heard you say was cooter.
Kunoichi. Kutaichi. Yeah. Oh, that can't be the show title, but I want it to be. Speaking of Kutaichi, we are getting updated 2023 exclusive product info. We are getting. I'm going to make predictions here. This is not my prediction. We are getting Generation Select's TriggerCon Windsweeper, which is obviously going to be. Oh fuck! What's the Target Master's name? The one we just got. Fuck! Hold on, I got the box here. I got Needle Nose. Thank you. So that's definitely going to be Needle Nose. Voyager Predacon Antagony. We're getting Antagony.
that was a inevitability.
Right? I know it's an inevitability, but every once in a while, like, things that you think were going to happen don't. Right? Like,
Yeah,
remember
but I mean,
Amazon Prime? We never got Amazon Prime.
But that right there, like that Inferno mold, that's a big, that like for a modern Transformer, that's a big Transformer.
Yeah.
How are they
Yeah.
how the hell are they not going to use that mold twice? There's no way.
Yeah. And then we're getting Transformers Generation Selects Deluxe G1 Headmaster. What?
Oh.
Huh?
No.
That's the one that's got me confused. G1 Headmaster.
What? When I'm really excited about Windsweeper way more than probably most people because I had Windsweeper when I was a kid.
Well, I mean, we
And
got Crankcase, so Windsweeper
Yeah.
seems like we should be getting. Along with Ruckus. We should be getting some Ruckus as well.
Actually, man. Yeah, like the Trigger Cons and the Trigger Bots, man. I hope we get them all 6 of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that our Transformers Generation Selects Deluxe G1 Headmaster, I have a feeling that it's
Yep.
going to be Siren.
Yeah. Oh,
Siren or Hosehead?
yeah, it could be.
Siren or
Oh.
Hosehead? It's going to be one of those two.
Well, I think Hosehead already
Ima-
got his time, didn't he? We've already had
Imagine-
the Hosehead.
Imagine back when Classics first started coming out, the original Classics line. Imagine like trying to tell you back then, by this point we're gonna have the Trigger Cons, and and we'll have 4 impactors. Like,
2 you can only get on Amazon.
Yeah. One of them's going to be a Decepticon.
Uh-huh.
Mike's World says, I'm wondering how much retooling we are getting in the Legacy Antagony, because from what I remember from the original artwork, she was quite curvy. I hope we get a little bit, because, I mean, she was definitely a dommy mommy with a big old Bedanta donk.
I never had the fig because that was a BotCon exclusive, so I barely remember it.
Right, well, I mean, it was a straight up, like the BotCon exclusive toy, it was just straight up Inferno. But, and Agony artwork Transformers. But yeah, some of the artwork for Antagony, there's like one where she's being tortured by Megatron. It's like a little creepy. Like I just got done saying like, oh, artwork should be artwork, but it was just like, yeah, even that one was like, okay, well.
oh, I just found it. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, I'll put it up here. Hey, baby.
Yep. It's like
Hey, baby.
pretty curvy body and also like xenomorph face.
Yeah. Yeah. Mike's World said, well, great. Now I sound like a degenerate. No, Mike, you don't. No. I just took your words and said them in a degenerate way. So I don't think anybody thinks you're a degenerate. You're not the one showing the torture stuff. That would be me. And I'm sitting here going like, I wonder if she can see out of her tits. Like it's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The thought did occur to me. She's got compound lenses on there.
Right? You know, ants have so many eyes, they'll just give you one. But like, are those
Lol.
eyes or are they like multiple nipples? Now,
Oh, that's some tryptophobia right there.
yeah. Nyptophobia.
She has-
once again. Shit
she
we
has
can't
an
get into the
enhanced- She has enhanced peripheral vision.
Yeah. Cost me $5,000.
She can
Oh
see
my
everyone who needs a drink.
Oh.
Oh my god.
We need to get the fuck away from this. So I'm happy to be getting Antagony. It's one of the characters, man. I do not have any Antagony, not even like a custom in my collection. It looks like we're also getting a FanFest toy, deluxe Medics. We saw that Medics. We all thought it was a custom. And then we're getting
Yeah.
a jungle mission pack. And that
Oh.
looks like... Dravenholt says there's absolutely nothing wrong with being a degenerate. Dravenholt, I will counter with, depends on what kind of degenerate.
A little from let's go 2% degenerate, like skim milk.
Yeah. I think we all know what I'm talking about. There are some people that I could end and I'd fall asleep at night comfortably. Probably a little bit better. Dravenholt says true. Cheers to that, motherfucker. You and I, Dravenholt, we tread the safe side of degeneracy. The good side of degeneracy. Just enough to piss off the church and not enough to piss off the police. More. There it is.
More like you show up in Spider-Man costume and then claim you're Batman. That's a degenerate.
Oh, okay. No. Okay, hold on here. We actually did have a case recently here close to Johnstown where some dude claimed he was Batman.
Well, fuck me. That was just random. And of course, Johnstown has to generate the worst possible outcome.
Yeah.
Was he at least dressed for the occasion?
No, he wasn't. Hold on here. I'm looking for it. Let me go to local news. See more. And...
How come everyone wants to be Batman until it's time to do Batman stuff?
Right?
Yeah. If you don't want to fuck Harley Quinn, don't be Batman.
Here we
If
go.
I don't see you with at least some attempt at a functioning grapnel, I don't want any part of it.
Here we go. I'm Batman. Homeless man goes on burglary spree in Altoona, kidnaps man. Well, that's the opposite of what Batman does.
Is this Batman with like 2 T's or 2 B's?
Yeah. This is authorities in Blair County say a homeless man is facing dozens of charges after he reportedly went on a home invasion spree Monday, which included kidnapping another man. 37-year-old Robert Powers had reportedly burglarized multiple homes along 6th and 7th Avenues. Powers reportedly broke into the first home in an attempt to locate a former paramour. But after realizing no one was home, investigators say Powers left the scene. According to witnesses, Powers then broke into a second home a couple blocks away where he reportedly grabbed the female owner in a bear hug and yelled, "I'm Batman!" as he attempted to put his hand over her mouth. Yeah.
Did he leave his victim hanging upside down from a lamppost?
Well, that's Spider-Man. See? Turtle Tank 82 says, "Hello, I'm Rambo." Hello, Rambo.
Hello.
Dravenholt says, "I'll drink to that." Cheers, motherfucker. Mike's World said, "Really neat that we were getting the callback figures from Rescue Bots of all places. Showing love for newer fans from the early 2010s, just getting into the collecting game. Those naive rookies." Yeah, man. Yeah. I kind of like the thought of being able to get those characters for myself without the shame of having those toys in my collection. But, you know, who am I to judge? If you got the Rescue Bots in your collection, that's all for you. They're just not for me. But updated versions, oh yeah. Mike's World also says Batman doesn't kidnap. Frank Miller's Batman, on the other hand.
He's the goddamn Batman.
The goddamn Batman.
It's spelled the same, but it's pronounced differently. It's like Scavengers. His name isn't Batman. It's Batman.
Batman.
No, it's like, wait, is this the I'm starting to think now. Is this the same Batman that's from the 3-Dev Adam universe where Spider-Man fought Captain America and El Sancho?
Well, fuck me. I need to read that now, don't I?
That's a movie from Turkey. From the 70s.
Oh, shit. I need to see that.
This same one that included, and you'll appreciate this, Scott, because you've mentioned this before yourself as a collector, a Nazi Hitler toy.
Did you see there's some weeb on TikTok claiming that he's reincarnated Hitler, and he has a nose ring that makes it look like he has the tiny mustache?
That's funny and tragic.
Yeah, it really is. We have in hand Voyager Rhinox from Rise of the Beast. And God help me, I kind of love him. He looks... Rhinox really kind of reminds me of a Rock Lord in this.
He does. He does.
Right? I'm not the only one then, right?
Absolutely not.
Leather rock.
I got the impression he kind of looks like the leader of the bad guy Rock Lords. What's his name? Moltar? That was his name? He looks like that guy. And he also kind of looks like Transmetal Rhinox.
That is one of the things. That is one of the things I heard from that fan roundtable that had all the designers on. They looked at the Beast Wars or the Rise of the Beasts designs and went, "Well, this is basically Transmetals." You know, they kind of looked at it and they said there isn't like an Air Razor, there isn't one part on the Air Razor toy that shares the same part on the Kingdom Air Razor, but the engineering is the same. So it's like shared engineering. Turtle Tank 82 says, "Will there be more Speedy 500 figures?" Damn, I love the line. Corey, I would be surprised if there wouldn't be. I don't have the inside line on Speedy 500, but honest to God, I would be surprised if there wouldn't be more. Dravenholt says, "Yeah, I unfortunately heard about that and saw a picture." Mike's World says, "I do like the fact this Rhinox doesn't seem to be a lazy retool of the Kingdom version. It looks almost new. You only really see the similarities in the guns and the Rhino mode." I'll be honest.
The legs,
Mike's
the
World,
bottom of the legs are similar in panel mass too.
Yeah. I've been so busy the last couple of days. This is the first I'm actually closely looking at it. So, I'm not really judging, able to judge. Let me take a look at the Rhino mold here. Aww.
If its transformation is very similar to the Kingdom one, I hope it's not. I hope it like plays. I don't know how do I say this. I hope that it sort of doesn't fight itself the same way when you're trying to transform it as that one. Because,
panelly. It was very panelly.
Yeah. It is very panelly, but it's like the panels don't want to play nice when you're trying to transform it. It's like it's trying to fight with itself.
Okay.
Well,
so here's my opinion of this. I very much like this design as a Rhinox. This is a very cool looking Rhinox. However, I've kind of grown accustomed to that pill bug looking Rhinox that we saw in the trailer, and this does not look like the pill bug.
Chain Guns of Doom, though.
I mean, I like the Chain Guns of Doom. I do like that. Mike's World said it's mainly in the head. I could see it. It just has some more Terminator pistons. Yeah. This is good. I'm not digging the cubishness of it though.
Yeah, have you noticed that there are little sculpted chains dangling down from the shoulders?
Yes, I have. That's where he keeps his keys, man. Like, there's going to be a scene where he rides inside Optimus Prime, and that's where he's going to put the keys.
That's how he convinces. That's how he convinces Cheetor to follow him around because he has a tiny cat brain.
Spoilers.
I don't get the whole thing with the horns on the shoulder, because the Rhino head still just goes as a backup Paku. Why the heck are you putting the horns on the shoulder?
You mean like these little horns right here? Oh,
he's the actual.
Oh, you mean in robot mode?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I know why they're doing that. That's another callback to the Transmetal Rhinox, because that's exactly where the Rhino horns attached in the Transmetal Rhinox robot mode.
I did not remember that.
Yeah, because Transmetal Rhinox's rhinoceros head actually forms sort of his shoulders.
It's still kind of unnecessary, and it's okay, aesthetic wise, fine. It looks more, I don't know, like warrior armor now. He's got some sort of design aesthetic with horns on the side of him, but the compact way that Rhinox just transformed in Beast Wars, where it's just head goes to the back. Don't fuck with it any more than that. You know,
Yeah.
why do you need horns on the shoulder unless there's some plot point where Rhinox is gonna shoulder jam it up someone's ass?
I mean, probably. God damn it!
I
It's making me angrier the more that I look at it. I want Pillbug. I want Pillbug Rhinox. It looks like he's gonna, like, look at that design. It looks like he's going to, like, spin a cocoon and be Mothra.
That'd be great.
He almost vaguely reminds me of the tanker bug from Starship Troopers.
Yeah. Mike's World says it does look more like the Rhinox from the film rated a GMC and Hot Topic before walking the red carpet. And yeah, the chains, man. The chain. He needs, like, nipple piercings. He needs nipple piercings too. Turtle Tank 82.
Yeah.
Turtle Tank 82 says now he needs tank tread so he looks like Transmetal Rhinox. I could get down some tank treads for this fucker.
He already really does look like Transmetal Rhinox in robot mode, and it makes me think I'd really like to see in the future like a recolor of this as Transmetal Rhinox and then the Cheetor as Transmetal Cheetor, because they're very similar mold wise to those.
Yeah.
Already.
Dravenholt says we'll probably get the Pillbug version from Studio Series. Dravenholt, I hope you're right, buddy. I hope you're right. I'm sorry, Xavier, you were saying.
I don't like they gave him abs and they defined him as like more muscular. It's like that's not really a good looking body type for Rhinox as a robot. Like, he's slimmer now. He's got abs, and the lower half of the rhino mouth is no longer like his chest plate.
That's again that's exactly a design cue that's taken from Transmetal Rhinox.
But it's
like,
the
if
thing
you
of
look at
this,
him,
like, it's like every robot type has to be the Adonis type, and it's that weird thing that's just like Rhinox was never an Adonis. He was big and he was burly and he was, you know, a badass warrior who was incredibly smart. And it's just the weird thing where it's just like, I don't want chiseled abs on my Rhino. I want him to be fucking big.
He was a great big slab of anger that could do engineering.
Turtle Tank 82 says, my first Transmetal when I was a kid, and still my favorite Transmetal, Tarantulas.
Yeah.
Tarantulas is pretty good. Tarantulas.
Everyone likes it.
Yeah, Tarantulas is great. And I hope, Corey, I hope you got the little saw blade knife, because, I'm sorry, that little vehicle mode is fucking great. Mike's World says,
oh, yeah.
I'm just still in shock that almost all the other bots in the film are screen accurate to the TV shows they come from. And then Urkelbot just enters the chat. Oh, I'm kind of hoping early on, Wheeljack gets shot in the face and they have to hide it with the mask. Oh, no, you're so uglier. Yeah, hide it with this.
We'll just put this box back. We'll just put this back on.
I hope he says something really stupid and nerdy like, actually attempts to push up his glasses and then gets shot in the face before he can finish that sentence.
Actually, kaboom.
Directly in the mouth.
Yeah.
The mouth.
And he'll still be able to talk even though Bumblebee can't. We got from leaker extraordinaire JT Prime. JT Prime, we thank you for your service. He got the updated Wave backgrounds. Wave 3 in July. Core, Dinobot Scar, Swoop, a Starscream repack, and Grimlock ×2.
Whoops.
So it looks like in July we'll be completing our sad little Dinobot guy. It's fun. Deluxe, Beachcomber, DevCon, Axle Grease, and a repack of Tarantulas. Voyager class, Nemesis Leo, Dirge repack, Leader class, Armada Megatron, and Blitzwing repack. In Wave 4, we're getting Snarl, Optimus Prime repack, Sludge, and Slug. Excuse me. Deluxe, Shadow Striker, ooh. Bombshell, ooh. Excuse me. Strong Arm, ooh. And Detritus, ooh. Voyager Junkion, and Bludgeon. Leader class Prime Dreadwing and a repack of the Laser Optimus. And then the Studio Series Transformers 3 Bumblebee, 86 Ironhide in the core line. In the deluxe, War for Cybertron Cliffjumper, 86 Brawn, Transformers 7 Bumblebee, Voyager, Transformers 7 Rhinox, War for Cybertron Megatron in Voyager. Can't wait for that. And then November, Wave 4, Core, 86 Frenzy, Transformers 7 Delta 2, Transformers 7 Hydra, Transformers 3 Bumblebee, Deluxe Nightbird, Deluxe Mirage, War for Cybertron Bumblebee, Voyager 86 Ratchet, War for Cybertron Optimus Prime, Transformers 7 Optimus Primal in the leader, and 86 Snarl. Ew, that's a lot of toys.
I think I have some idea about who the core Hydra might be.
Who do you think?
I'm thinking that might be a rename of Pretender's Submariner.
I think Hydra, though, isn't that a movie? Isn't that studio series? So it would be a movie line, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
And
But I mean, like,
Transformers
they're really
7.
okay. Because, like, I mean, it's kind of an amphibious creature theme name, I guess. So I'm actually still waiting for them to actually show some kind of indication that they're going to do Submariner, because they've already done, you know, I mean, they've done Skullgrin and what is it, Bomb Burst, and he's like the last of the 3 original Decepticon Pretenders, right? So
I think so.
yeah, so he's kind of missing. Yeah.
Mike's World said, hey, it's still better than that ghoulish visage of Albert Einstein. Yeah, that was the worst fucking Wheeljack ever.
Well, that technically wasn't even Wheeljack. That was just Hugh. So we got lucky there.
I remember in the movies going, I think they mean to kill us, Bumblebee. It's like, fucking thank God. I can't stand looking at you one more second, you old, disgusting tooth on the outside of your mouth freak.
I think they mean to kill us. You don't say!
Oh my God. Really? It's like, we've been fighting this war for 4 million years, and you just came to that conclusion. You deserve to die.
You're a scientist?
Jeez.
Really?
Turtle Tank 82 says, I so need a second Tarantulas so I can have one in robot mode and spider mode on my shelf. Well, Hasbro would thank you. Mike's World says, I still don't know if I should go for Leader Skyquake or hold out for Dreadwing down the road. Dreadwing, for me, has the better character and paint scheme, but the other has a sick minigun. I would go with the minigun. That's just me. I'm going to buy them both.
Yeah.
Come on, Hasbro. I'm not made of money despite all my birthday wishes.
Wasn't Dreadwing the one that was the... Wasn't Dreadwing the one that was known to be the reputed master of disguise?
No, they're talking Prime Dreadwing. Yeah, the one that got caught between worlds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or was it his brother? I forget.
That's Skyquake. Yeah, that's his twin.
Yeah, Skyquake and Dreadwing. Either way, man, sick minigun. One of them's coming with bombs. I see a lot of stuff that I'm probably not going to buy on this. But I also, like, the Transformers 3 Core Bumblebee, I don't really need that. The Core 86 Ironhide, not going to get that. I wasn't going to get the 86 Frenzy, but now I guess I have to. We'll talk about that later. Corey says DevCon is a must-get for me. What are you, Xavier, what is your must-get? What is your number one must-get on this list?
I want to get something that's fucking like, what is it? I just clicked away from the list, so I don't have it up anymore. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sharing the screen.
No, the screen for my end is completely frozen. You're still one show note back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Is Owen Wilson on here?
Yeah, wow.
Well, I want something with diversity, so it's got to be the Junkions.
Ow. Fuck. I'm okay.
Hit me.
Dravenholt says, I just tapped my teeth with my drink. Dravenholt says, I have both Prime Skyquake and Dreadwing. Fucking lucky. I'm really questioning if I should sell them off and replace them with these new ones. Personally, this is just me talking personally. I wouldn't, Dravenholt. But really only you can make that decision. I'd buy them from you, but I don't have the money. Wolf1701 says, I could use an 86 Frenzy. Wink, wink. I think he's talking about the sex move, the 86 Frenzy, which is whenever you have that's whenever you have an orgy with 5 octogenarians.
Didn't we go through a whole list of weird ass names for couples, and one of them was like kitchen sink polyamory or something?
Yeah, kitchen sink polyamory and like solo polyamory, and just a lot of phrases for cheating on people. Oh, fuck me. Moving on to looky what I found. I need to find the screen here. There it is. Hey, let's see. Thomas, do you have a look at what I found?
No, not today.
No, that's okay. Xavier, do you have a look at what I found?
No, nothing today.
Oh. Mike's World says, I would say hold on to those Dreadwing Skyquake figures because they're the most show accurate, and the prices for those are going to soar up more and more over the next few years. That's a good point, Mike's World. That's a very good point. I have a looky what I found. To see it, please go over to either our Twitter feed or the Facebook page. I found this very organically. I guess I can stop sharing the screen here. I found this very, very organically. Somebody got this announcer to redo the Cybertron intro, but he did it like a 1-900 number, right?
What?
Right? So the Cybertron intro, he's got like everything flashing in the background. He goes, the Autobots need your help. And then you know how like in Cybertron, like it shot up Hot Shot, Scatter Shot, Vector Prime, Optimus Prime, Red Alert need your help. Just give them the number on your credit card. Yes, the 3 digits on the back, and the expiration date, month and year. And just, I don't know why, but this guy in a suit going like this, begging you to send him your credit card number for the Autobots to defeat the Decepticons. I fucking lost it. I mean, I fucking lost it. And Ariana watched it. She started fucking laughing her ass off. And she said, who sent you this? And it showed up in my recommendations. She went, you found this organically? Yeah. So fucking funny. And then at the end, he goes, transform and roll out. And he fucking dabs. Turtle Tank 82. I would like a Legacy Energon Jetfire. God, I miss that figure. Yeah, I'm not selling you mine, but that is a good one. Mike's World. I got a brand spanking new Tarn, and on my birthday, no less, I had to conduct a statewide search at all of my local toy dealers before I cornered the bugger. Probably my favorite figure in a while. And
Wow.
Wolf1701. I would send my ex-wife's credit card number in a heartbeat. So would I, except she's too poor to have a credit card, which is pretty bad. It's just pretty bad. Moving on to reinforcements from Cybertron, saying it like a black woman. Thomas, do you have any reinforcements from Cybertron?
I have 2. I got Leo Prime recently.
Okay.
Leo Convoy and Tarn.
Both of them, really, really sweet figures. How about you, Xavier?
No, I am waiting for a restock at my Target. So hopefully Tarn soon, because I really want Tarn.
He's a good figure. He's a very good figure. I had a fucking miracle happened to me this week. I mean, a legit Jesus Christ comes down from the fucking sky miracle. Now, I'm sure Thomas...
Erectile dysfunction over.
Well, I never stopped, man. I've been pushing rope for 8 years. Xavier probably knows, but Thomas knows this too. If you're going to buy something for a Transformers fan who has an income... If you're going to buy something for a Transformers fan with an income, probably the last thing you should do is buy him Transformers.
Yes.
Because we've bought all the ones we want, right? So,
well, we're like hunting for them. What are the odds that a regular person would find anything we don't already have?
Right.
Hey, Pete.
Hello.
Here's the thing. Hey, Pete. How you doing, buddy?
It's Pete on the street, and I'm cold.
Hey! So, here's the thing, right? People will always come out, hey, Scott, did you see the new Optimus Prime? Yeah, I saw the new fucking Optimus Prime a year and a half ago. And I pre-ordered it 7 months ago, and I got it 3 weeks ago. But oh, no, tell me about it, because I'm nice whenever I'm not drunk. So, what happened was, one of my students, he's a little 6-year-old kid named Jet, right? Jet's an awesome little kid. He's great, right? He was at Universal Studios. He knew that I had been in the car accident, and he came in, and he goes, I got you something. I hope you feel better. Oh, what'd you get me, right? And he goes, I got you this at Universal Studios. He got me a Transformer I don't own.
Really?
The dude pulled off a little miracle, right? Like the one figure that I kind of looked at and went, I'm probably not going to get it because I've got the other Frenzy. He got me Blue Rumble from Studio Series.
Rumble.
I went, oh my God. Like I was stunned. I was absolutely stunned. I mean, he's essentially the same figure with guns and a pile driver, but I was stunned. This is the first time as an adult that somebody bought me a gift Transformer and I didn't already have it. So he's fun. Yeah. I like the little guns on the back. Now I'm definitely going to get Studio 86 Frenzy. That's great, right? I also got Core Slug. He is as horrible as everyone says he is. And I got Core Sludge, who is worse than everyone says he is.
I have both those things.
I have got Hotshot. He's not bad. He's not bad. I'm kind of thinking we might see a Dion out of this. So,
no.
Yeah.
Could be.
I got Breakdown. So now I can complete my Menasor.
That's the one that I'm really, really waiting on the most. Is this one?
Yeah.
I still need Menasor.
That's what I'm doing this week. I got the dude whose name I couldn't remember, Needle Nose.
Yeah.
This guy was more fun than I expected.
He's excellent.
Yeah.
And his sculpting, he really does look like the original toy. He really does.
He's essentially the original toy with articulation. Like,
yeah,
I can clap my hands if I want to now. Yay!
Like, I had him back when I lived in Germany when I was a kid, and he was one of my favorites. And I still have the original. But I'm like, getting him with our updated articulation feels kind of special because, it's always been around.
And I mean, the only Needle Nose I have, I took like the Thunderwing mold, that Thunderwing that we had, and I made a custom Needle Nose out of this. But this is great. This is really great. And my favorite thing, well, a tie for my favorite thing. The two next things I'm going to show you are my favorite things that I got this week. I got Scrap Hook.
Oh.
And he is just as fun as you think he's going to be.
Oh.
So Scrap Hook is so nice.
Dang.
And
Yes.
I got the Aldi Beast Dragon. So whenever the Aldi Beasts came out, this is the guy that kind of transforms into a dragon. Whenever the Aldi Beast comes out, my mom was fighting cancer. So all my money was kind of like, I had money that I would buy toys and stuff with, but most of my money went to helping my mom, right? So I missed out completely on the Aldi Beast. I can't get them off Sir Toys anymore. I got this one off eBay. I got for like $7, right?
Oh yeah.
So fucking awesome. I got them for $7, and then I thought, you know what? It's not going to hurt to ask. I said, hey, if you got any more of these, I'll buy them off you. The lady I bought this off of says, yeah, I've got some more. They're sealed up someplace. And I said, yeah, if you find them and you decide you want them sold, please get a hold of me. I'll probably get them off of you. So really, really happy about that. Let's see here. Getting back, I'm falling behind on the messages. Let's see. Turtle Tank 82 says, Blunghole, did you see the new 5 points of articulation Godzilla figures? Kind of, sort of. I'm kind of, I subscribe to this guy called Heisenberg who talks about Godzilla stuff. So I've seen them, but I haven't seen them on the website. I haven't seen them in store because my closest target's like an hour away. Mike's World says, the most elusive prey isn't man. It's the Siege Rainmakers 3-pack. Absolutely. Dravenholt says, nice. I'm still looking for... Oh, Gigatwin says, I'm still looking for that damn thing. Gigatwin also says, this is why I generally don't wait till a birthday or Christmas to buy Transformers, because the hunt is always ongoing. Mike's World says, it's almost like if a perfect hotshot figure is ever created, the old ones will descend and the world will descend into madness and doom. Hasbro is probably protecting us by fucking up this mold. He said flubbing, but, you know, me, I instantly autocorrect to fucking. Mike's World also says, $40 seems like a good deal nowadays, in my opinion. In response to Corey saying, did I get a good deal on eBay? I paid $40 free shipping, new in box from England, Titan 6-shot. And the same price, same place for Titan Soundwave 2 years ago. No, you got a good deal. You got a good deal. You got them for less than what you would have paid for them in stores. Yeah, you got a good deal. Mike's World is exactly right. Correct. Pete, buddy, I'm sorry. Do you have any reinforcements?
Nah, I got a PlayStation 5 a few weeks ago, and that's kind of where my money's going to pay it off.
How much are PlayStation 5s going for now?
500.
Yeah, well, the ones we have in the store come with God of War, so they're $559.
Okay.
But I got mine off of my friend for minus the price of the game, and I'm paying it like in installments, so it was worth it.
I just gotta say, Pete, I usually wear a hat, but my hair looks fantastic. I just need to tell somebody that. Look at that. That
your
is
hair does. I was
that is
thinking the same thing.
It's a fucking mane of hair. Yeah. Jesus Christ. That's like, look at that. That's fucking Asgardian. It's practically Asgardian hair.
Are you gonna grow it out to like you used to have it in those old pictures you used to have? Awesome.
My wife
really
wants
nice
to see
hair.
what I look like with long hair, so I'm kind of letting it grow out.
I'm with her. Grow up the long hair. I got the long hair, except mine is poofy.
I've had short hair. I mean, bald, but I guess I've been saving it up. I got a little bit of gray in the temples there, but I think it looks distinguished. Oh. Anybody got any plans for this week?
Cry.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
I'm just working and trying to get to next week because I'm off work next week. So,
Pete, I'm gonna have fucking nightmares tonight. I saw a horse have a seizure today. That's
what?
I saw a horse. I saw a horse have a seizure. Wow. Do you? That's fucked up. That's why I'm
What did
drinking
that-
right now.
And what did that look like? Because they can be very, very different depending on the type.
So it was actually 2 horses. It's got to be something environmental, because both of them had seizures within like half an hour of each other, right?
Oh yeah,
So-
there's got to be some kind of thing there in the
Yeah.
environment.
The first one I
What
didn't
did
see.
you do, Thomas? I bet Thomas did something. Thomas knows way too much about this.
Just fucking witchcraft. The first one just kind of laid down. Oh, Mike's World said, "Dang, sorry about the horse situation. Can't even imagine seeing that. It was bad. It was bad." The first one just kind of laid down and was fucking catatonic, right?
Yeah.
Just there, right? And my buddy John went over to it, and he has a dog that has seizures, and he knew what was happening, right? Because the horse is twitching just a little bit. And he went over, and he goes to his dog whenever he can't get him out of a seizure. He'll go up to his dog's chest and go like that, slap him hard, gets him out of the seizure, right? So I mean, John just fucking brings the power of God down on, what is essentially a half ton of meat, right? And it snaps. Her name's Neptune. It snapped Neptune out of it, right? We went, what the fuck was this? Because we had just had, well, not me, but my boss's son had a fight with him that day about maybe you're not feeding the horses enough, right? Well, be damned, a little bit later, my boss's son runs in and goes, "Yeah, the other horse is having a seizure now too." And I was like, "Oh fuck!" So I don't know if was there something on the ground that they ate? Was the water not clean? Was the hay have fungus in? Were they not being fed enough? Who the fuck knows? We need to get a vet out there though. So
without knowing pretty well anything about horse physiology, I would my first instinct is some sort of a fungus somewhere, maybe on the ground, maybe in the hay somewhere, because
Mike's World says 2 seizures simultaneously sounds like the warning signs at the start of a zombie film. Well, by God, if it is, Mike, you know exactly where it started. I will be patient 0. And just find me a zombie with huge tits for me to hang out with. That's all I'm asking.
Let me head on over to the Japanese image boards, and I'll get you something real quick.
Thank you.
Do we know? Does ergot cause seizures?
Let's find out. Because that's the shit they make LSD from, right?
Yes, it is, but it also can get into feed and things like that, and it causes it causes serious neurological problems to farm animals.
It causes seizures and spasms.
Do horses watch those episodes of Pokemon that made all the kids go into seizures? Do they do that?
Normally no, but I do sit out there and watch Pokemon with them, so it might be my fault. Nothing like sitting out in the field, just having your smartphone up to a horse. Here, it's the battling seizure bots. What do you think? Yeah, that was me.
So I guess ergot would be a thing to try and look for then, I guess.
Possibly. Turtle Tank 82 says, "Is Tarantulas a spawn of Unicron, and is he also sideways?" I don't think so. I think Tarantulas is his own guy. He is the Tripredicus agent. He is a Tripredicus agent, but I think Sideways is just Sideways.
Oh, in season 3 of Beast Wars, Megatron actually says straight up that he's Unicron's spawn.
I think it's
Spawn
more of
Unicron,
a.
Yep,
I think it'd be more like if Xavier, you are the fucking devil's left nut. I think it's
that may have been the way it was. That may have been the way it was meant. But there's other fiction where he comes back to life without a spark.
Scott, is the reason you call me the left nut the reason because in Latin the left side is called sinistra?
I was hoping you would catch that. I really was. Wow, somebody caught that. Man, that was a lob, man. Dravenholt says, "I'll have to remember to ask my mom about horses getting seizures. She's one of them people who are really into them a lot. Please do let me know. Thank you so much. Gentlemen, I think this is where we're going to end the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Pete, I know we didn't get to talk a lot, but holy hell, great having you on. Please, to our listeners, go over to the Facebook, check out the Patreon. We do have our pre-shows up there. The Patreon's so much fun. You get to see us struggle with new tech so bad. So bad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Pete, we miss you. Any really bad swear words you want to say before we sign off?
Oh my God, you don't have enough time for all the swear words I want to say, and I'm not at the point where I'm ready to say them with my mouth. If you could read my mind, ooh,
damn.
Hey, can we try to have you say one just as a car passes by so it censors you?
nah, I don't think so. I ain't there yet.
DJ Dark Lo-Fi says, I saw the listing for Antagonist and got super excited. Hope she gets new head. Me too. And he says, of course, I get here at the end. Buddy, you're always in our hearts no matter what. Mike's World says, always a pleasure. Turtle Tank 82 says, strike a JoJo pose. Don't know. Yes.
Nani?
Do you remember what the nickname is?
Yeah.
Do you remember what the nickname is for that MMC hyperposable Optimus that IDW Prime is?
No, I don't.
Yeah, they call him JoJo Convoy.
Oh,
because he's so posable that he can do all of the JoJo poses.
Does he lead with his crotch? Just crotch out.
Needs to.
And then that determines the direction you go in.
You can totally probably pose him that way because he can just pretty much do anything.
Giga Twin says JoJo Convoy. DJ Dark Lo-Fi says strike a chainsaw man pose. There you go, dude. There you go. Turtle Tank says I've been watching JoJo on Netflix. I masturbate to female JoJo. Gentlemen, say good night.
Good night.
I mean, I guess that's a good swear word to end it on, unless you're. I mean, fuck. Can we end it on Scott? What's the rule on YouTube? Are you allowed to swear in the last minute of your show?
I don't fucking know.